Who trying to line up? What's good, Ancho? What's good, my boy? What's good with y'all? What's good? What's good? If the sound is alright, give me a one, give me a one, give me a one. Yo, grace and peace. Yeah, is the game loud enough? If not, I can turn it up. Let me know. Good, Kelvin Green, Mr. Mego. Peace and blessings to y'all. Y'all double tap the live on the chat live. What's good, my guy?
Coming out with it, it's Lemon. Really disciplined job by...
Can y'all hear me?
to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Quickly complete. Runs for the tackle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Gonna swing it on second down. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
This is the matchup everyone is excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
Finds his man, it's Sanders. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route, so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Just keeps slinging it. Throws for the tight end. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
to have a debate back and forth. Not the best uniform in sports, but definitely always a lot of flash and sizzle with USC offenses.
Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And that was a play where maybe the big target was open quicker or sooner than the quarterback had anticipated, but still no excuse to throw the ball off your back leg. You gotta chop up your steps, you gotta get a good base, and you gotta step into the throw.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Fires to the right. Makes a grab and there's room.
You don't know what's coming.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Let me tell you, that opening script was a masterpiece. Send that baby to Hollywood and it's a blockbuster.
I think so, and A-listers all over the field for this offense. You saw some of the playmakers they've got and the speed. Great job going out and executing on that opening drive.
Dots.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Dropping back, it's Morton. Got a man, it's Gentry. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle the offense.
What does he think?
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
They're already down a touchdown early, and the last thing they need to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back to that offense. They'll go for it on 4th
I
down.
knew it was coming.
Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up.
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize 4th down, I want to pass the football, nobody open, I got this. I can
Don't
take
pick that.
I trust
Trying to
myself,
switch it.
and he gets the first down. And these are the ones that just frustrate, annoy defenses by 4th down on your own side of the field, and he just took matters into his own hands.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Here comes the heat. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Eakin. That'll be
Switched
enough
it.
for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him.
Get off the block. Get off the block.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Red Raider. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. So a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Mayava. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. There he goes. Touchdown.
Lord.
Nice catch and good work at
Come on.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lemon. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on them.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Offense changing the play. Back to throw. It's Mayab. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. And he's rolled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect.
Good, right?
You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the 1st down.
The basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it. But you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's set. He'll have to check his feelings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down.
Well, this defense is being challenged in the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter. Already, this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw, it's Mayaba. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Here's a hit. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Finds his big tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Well, the offense on 3rd down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
Might be changing the route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of
Good
plays
ball.
that help your defense push these offenses.
Sprinting away.
You fast like that?
And he'll take it to the house.
ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
He'll bring it out. It's Lemon. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To throw, it's Mayama. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Working that left side now. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Sanders. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Finds space on the right. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Looking for a man, it's Mayama. He fires a bullet to the right. He's got it for a big play. And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. Trying to punch it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'll use
It was good Carolina, but he thought that was a lot shot a lot.
2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going for 6. Touchdown USC! Ran the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5.
Gotta call that up. What's good, Goose? Peace and blessings to y'all, man.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Oh,
Tries
wow.
to take the top off. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. And the Trojans will try to kick this one
Yo.
to get things underway in the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll
was that?
Turning it on. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability.
Boss him up, DJ.
Big-time throws.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Morton. Got his man. Smashes ahead. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Lost a throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout.
Need a turnover.
Downfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Gonna look downfield again.
Wow, I went for a pick.
Near the sticks. It's Dickey. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a 1st down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
They'll go back to the ground.
Get off. Get off blocks. Get off blocks.
Shakes off the defender.
Get the down in there.
Easy for an offensive coordinator. Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He died, dog. He died.
And with that, they get the lead here in the 2nd half. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, he's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
The returner will field it and bring it back.
Got it, my guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Fire complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Dropping back, it's Mayama. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Trojan. Once he got some room, it was over.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play for
job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. To the air, it's Morton. Pulls it in, it's Hudson.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
The throw. Makes the grab. It's Virgil. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback, keeping his eyes down the field.
Wants to throw it. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be completed.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over it. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you've got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize.
Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Big sticks, hammer. Hammer.
Inside the 50.
Hammer.
20. Touchdown, Trojans. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal, not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it all the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. kickoff going out of bounds. They will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Doing what he does best. He can move. Caught behind the line. It's Eakin. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. Second down coming up. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run. You got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Here's the pressure. Trying to get behind the defense. Balls in the deep ball. He has been open all day, and the key to making him a Trojan legend is to just feed him the ball.
And the key to every USC team is finding the playmakers, giving them the football, giving them a chance. If they're covered, they're open. If it's man, they're open. If it's zone, they're open. Feed those star wide receivers.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the score.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. looking to fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away.
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on it to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Makes the catch. It's Eakin. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Wants to throw again. Throwing right. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Sends it back in motion. They'll give it to the back. Creates a little space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
The Trojans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Sanders. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
QB now is over 400 yards passing, guys, and you got to give everybody else in the supporting cast a ton of credit. Receivers, great job running routes, catching the football, and this offensive line has been outstanding, giving them time to throw.
The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He managed a few yards. Return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
I get it. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. I need to go out and make a play offensively. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to be on the sideline now after that interception. As a quarterback, I'm like, please, defense, please go out there and bail me out. Give me another opportunity to go take the lead and win this ball game.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back to pass, it's Morton. Grabbed in the middle, it's Eakin. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Throws to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers. But now it's prime time. It's a big moment. And he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Going deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. If he houses this, it's ball game. Going the other way, and he's got room. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win.
That's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. You're obviously down here in the red zone. It's overtime. The windows are going to be small. He just got a bit too aggressive with his decision-making. The defense makes him pay, and now they're giving it back to their offense with a chance to kick a field goal here and win.
First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. The give to the back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to throw, it's Morton. Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
And into the end zone. He's in it. A game-winning touchdown in overtime. The best way I can think of to describe this cat, he's like a human get-out-of-jail-free card. He'll make it work no matter the circumstance.
And so as a defense, Reese, I mean, you've got to be aware of what this guy is doing at all times. I mean, if he's not just staying in the pocket and he takes off, you've got to have bodies flying to the football. And stop worrying about these wide receivers because this guy is dangerous with his legs.
TC down, peace and blessings to y'all. How y'all doing out there? Good. Y'all double tap the line, shout a line. Trying to get a couple games in before I leave for work. I gotta go to work in about an hour. Getting a couple in. Twins woke up, so shoot, I'm up. Peace and blessings to y'all, man. It's good. Jason, Santiago, we all double tap the live. Peace and blessings to y'all.
Probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work.
Hit that follow button if y'all ain't following already, man. Peace and blessings to y'all.
They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Tate. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass play.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you can pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Finds a man in the middle.
Good ball.
Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they're in the red zone with a first down at the 12. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Sayed.
Oh, I sat on it. Should have been a
Complete
pick.
on the crosser. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Fight on, bro.
Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on second down.
Late.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
For sure, brother.
The
For
extra
sure.
point, they get the first 7 of the game. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown.
We're gonna be so much better in the game next year.
Crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
We're gonna try. Make sure y'all hit that follow button for me,
He'll
bro.
bring it out.
Appreciate the
It's
follow.
Lemon.
Let's get out of here, Makai.
He's got great speed.
Appreciate
They
that,
bring him
Makai.
down, but not before a really good return. Sets wants to throw. It's Mayava. Might be looking to run. Bought a little time.
What am I doing?
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
And that's not the attempt you want to start the game. First
Reggie Bush.
interception. Man, this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good
This is
time.
the
Now, it's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
He's looking to throw.
I try to cut it.
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lemon. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get
Big
it.
one.
That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Lemon. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And he'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost the fire on second down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's loose. The ball's loose. Loose ball squirting all over the place, and it went out of the back of the end zone. That'll be a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're out on the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
That's caught. It's Tate. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Man, pick that off,
Quickly
man.
complete. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Motion from the wide receiver. DB's right up on the receivers. They go to the wide receiver screen. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Buckeyes with the first and 10. Looking to throw it, Sayin. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there. Getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Second down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Pulled down for the tackle.
Hey, quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that is elite third down defense. First of all, you get him in third and long, and then you look to the go-to guy. Jesse, I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard. Third and California.
He's going for it all. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And that's a big shot. That's a big incompletion. But this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in the floor.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. To the air, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. Got him downfield. Found a seam on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Trojans moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Just work my guy.
Man, that should splunked this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive going to
Thank
the air.
you.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a
Good
turnover.
work, Chad.
Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Grab in backfield. It's Sanders.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Fires left.
Gotta have it. OEG.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass.
Good tackle, UG. Give me some.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
That's a good ball.
Breaks the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Smith. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this time they got going on.
The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin.
Oh, wow.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for
on this third down, get the conversion, move the sticks.
Soft spot in the middle.
He caught that.
Down, and that'll take us to halftime.
That's crazy.
The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Lemon. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab on the big throw. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown USC.
Let's stop playing that dude.
Comeback is on.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Here comes the two-point try. Scanning the field, it's Mayava.
Good ball.
Makes the grab for the two, and now they climb to within
Come back in full effect, baby.
That one's going to get a little star mark beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down.
Caught in this cover two right here.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score.
Oh, I was sitting on it. Shit,
Grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The short hand, it's Jackson. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back, because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Moves around to clear up the vision.
Oh, shit.
Completed. Very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this review.
Make a tackle, man. I'm gonna go.
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. There he goes. He gets it into
Trying to get
territory.
one
He's
more.
out
Jamal.
right at the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
To the air, it's Sayed. Quarterback moving. On the move, he
Good
fires.
defense.
And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all
You
the way
need some
in.
pressure.
And these drops can be very frustrating because you know he wants the football and he demands the football. Dadgum, receivers a lot of times will walk in the huddle, throw me the ball. I've heard worse stories than that, worse language, but calling for the football, gotta make plays, man. That's how you get more balls thrown in the direction.
On third and long, try to convert through the air.
They let him catch that crap.
Big tight end. He gets the job done on third down. They move the
That's
chains.
right.
It's at the 37. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Good defense, Chad.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanders. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Mayaba. Under fire. He's got him. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Still looking on the move. Trying to make magic with his feet. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off
Let's
their
go ball out.
passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 3rd. Caught close to the marker. It's Lane. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
To the air, it's Mayava. Fires one high and deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. You know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He unleashes a long one. And he makes the catch inside the 25. One word to describe this guy, and wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabs behind the line. It's Lemon. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
They're working that left side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Trojans will hustle to the line. He wants to throw it again.
He dropped my ball.
Connection on 3rd down.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Under fire. He makes the grab for the 2, but wait just a second. There is a
Yeah, pushed him out,
on the
bro.
field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5.
Knock his block off.
Finds his way up to the
When
20.
you got double tap the line, they probably
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Rommel's ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
To the air on 2nd down.
he's supposed to be on that. He's a couple too.
Turning it off. And he is marked out of bounds after another big game. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
He leaves it with his back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin.
Got him.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately need a
Check.
turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Dude, talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, first down.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Pressure coming. He wants a big play here late. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And so far today, man, both offenses have been so good. Like putting up points, being productive. Now in a big moment, man, the defense has a chance to step up. Nice job batting the football down. A couple more opportunities to make some plays and maybe win this football game.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And he scoots out of bounds. Picks up the first down. Gets the clock stopped. And now they're in business in plus territory.
And that right there might be the play that they look back on if they end up winning this game as the key play in the game. In a 2-minute situation trailing, you're just trying to get a completion to get the momentum going, but they come up with a
Breaks into the open.
Get out of here, Eli. Hey.
Trailing late in this football game, but they've also got to be smart and be mindful of the clock.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. To throw, it's Sayin. Keeps looking downfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. Unloads.
EG baited him. Get down.
Another interception. Just a terrible
That's
start
right.
for this quarterback.
This dude.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground and he gets north fast.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time.
That ball was up 23-7.
The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Hand off from the shotgun.
Oh, get out of there.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and
Yeah, they would do
save as
that.
much time as possible. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down.
Big time win on the road. And Columbus out to bend down 23-7. The Trojans fight back and get that W.
Slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good
Makai
teams.
went
That's the reason why
crazy.
they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts,
What up,
build
boy?
some momentum.
Yes,
This
sir.
squad's about to get some more respect on them.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially
All
in a
right.
game like this. Two ranked opponents,
You
evenly
ready?
matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit.
Mm,
This is a
you ready?
big win. It's
Yeah,
impressive.
I'll go with
And now
that.
they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Doggone the long so loud. Let's just look at the game-winning touchdown for the Trojans. Let's see. See the blocking, see the patience, see the burst. Our tree formation. Let's look at the blocking. Solid. See that edge right there? Elijah Page. Oh, it's out to the races now. Eli. Oh, put a move on him. Eli. Oh, get out of the boy. That's some good blocking. Let's go look at the full speed. The Trojan play of the game. In the fourth quarter, Miles hands it off to Eli. Eli cuts it to the left. the 20 to 30, the 10 to 5, touchdown Trojans. The Trojans have come back all the way down from 23 to 7 in Columbus, Ohio. What a beautiful play. What a beautiful play. What a beautiful play. Perfect blocking. The game-winning play for the Trojans. What a game-winning touchdown. Look at the blocking, the execution. Eli, the Trojans. Just look it up in there. He makes it to the 5 touchdown. Eli. Trojans win. In Ohio. Goodbye.
Thank you.